The CAF Champions League, Orlando Pirates hold a slender advantage going into their home fixture after having edged the Algerian outfit MC Alger 1-0 in the first leg, which was played in Algiers last Tuesday. Well, MC Alger head coach Khaled Ben Yahia believes that his side can reach the CAF Champions League semi-final when they take on the Bucaneers at Orlando Stadium, and that takes place at 6 o'clock tonight. So, to bring some context to this conversation, we've roped in former Pirates captain Happy Quinton Jele. Good morning, Happy. It's awesome to have you with us.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, I mean, we've got to start off talking about the squad's form. Obviously, they've shown superb form in the Betway Premiership, and now Pirates have 3 wins in a row in all competitions, and they've carried that into the Champions League. We can accredit that to confidence, cohesion as a squad. But what else do you think it could be gaining credit from this form?
I think the most important thing is the unity of the team. You know, if you look at youngsters and the senior teams, the senior players, they gel together.
Yeah.
You know, you look at Nkota, you look at Mfokeng, the way they've been brought in the team and the way they play the game. They've been consistent, and you can see the results of the team, the way the cohesion is there, the synergy is there. So even the coach, you know, he led the players to do their job as well.
Well, obviously, synergy and cohesion is an important thing, but I think we can't not talk about the thing that is weighing heavy on everyone's minds, not just the players, but I think within the entire Pirates ecosystem. Innocent mentioned in the press briefing yesterday that they're not focusing on his departure, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But is that even possible, especially since they want to give him a memorable farewell?
As a player individual, it's very difficult. You know, sometimes you need to adapt in this situation. You know, the coach is still there as long you want to send the coach in a good way, because it's still there. It was difficult if the coach was not leaving at the same time that he said he's leaving in the end of the season. But immediately if he left, there was going to be a problem. But because he's still there, there's still that thing of say, guys, let's play our game. Let's send this coach something, maybe a trophy or something. And you look at the way they've played these past 3 games, they've been doing so great. Everyone, even the technical team, is putting effort, and the management obviously is supporting the coach so that the send-off will be good.
And obviously he's known for imbuing and infusing this team with young energy, young blood as we like to call it. And as a former captain yourself, how do you think the seniors in the squad are going to handle this transition when he leaves, and also moving forward to maintain this cohesion that we talk about?
As a player, as a senior player, you always want to play game, and you want to motivate the youngsters as well to do the same, because coach come and go. It's like players. Players come and go as well. Sometimes you need to adapt in the situation at the moment. But now it's time for senior players to encourage the younger ones, because they are not used to be coached by different coaches in a 2-year or in a 3-year. They used to, as a development player, you are coaching up by one person for 2 years or 3 years. So now it's different in a senior team, because coaches come and go. If the coach is doing well, has got a problem at home, then they need to sign another coach. So now it's time for the senior players to motivate, to guide the younger ones, so that next season they still maintain the performance that they've been playing.
He's obviously been able to give them the confidence that they deserve to play on a bigger stage. Is there an internal culture where the senior players kind of had to assert their authority and say, okay, coach is going, but we're still the big guys here? And is that something that the junior players and development players respect and look forward to?
Yeah, true. You know, as a senior players, it's a lot of tasks that you do in the team. You know, sometimes the coach play a role for 10%. And the 80% it's you as a player in the field. So the seniors, sometimes they becoming coach on the field. You know, they become bossy to the youngsters to say, hey, come on, let's do the job now, you know. So for now, it's the guys to do that, because the coach can do 10% or 20% on your game tactics.
Yeah.
But the game, it's up to you.
So talking about the squad and these tactics, obviously they're tasting blood. They want this win. It's on home ground. They come into this with confidence after that win last week. What can we expect from the lineup? Any changes? I know Tito has come back from that quad strain. What else can we expect?
I think the team that started last week, I think it's the one that it's going to play this today. And also, we are confident. We put one feet, you know, we just need the other one. You know, so today it's more about more concentration, you know, more effort, because the team from Algiers is going to come. They've got nothing to lose now.
Yep.
They are playing away. You know, so we need to concentrate from the first minute until the last minute. And also, I want to wish them all the best, because the previous team from South Africa yesterday qualified to the semifinal. So we want Orlando Pirates as well to do the same.
Talking about MC Algers, they have a slightly less packed schedule. Where do you think that, you know, they potentially should not be underestimated, perhaps coming in with fresh legs and a little bit more refreshed in general than the Bucaneers?
Yeah, we don't have to undermine them. You know, we saw them on the last week, the way they play, you know. They've been attacking for almost 90 minutes, you know, but we got one chance and we capitalized on that. So it's very important, even today, to not undermine them. Stay focused from the beginning of the game until the last. When we get a chance, let's wrap it up.
Well, it's always good to have your insight. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Live, talking about this match coming up this evening. We've been chatting to Orlando Pirates club legend and former captain himself. He says, when I say club legend, but of course you are. And that's ahead of the Bucaneers CAF Champions League second leg that's taking place in the quarterfinals tonight. And for those who can, please make sure that you get to Orlando Stadium and go and support the Bucaneers. Everyone else, it's going to be live on the SABC Plus app. You can also watch it on SABC 3 at 6 o'clock.